So, yeah, we just had Mother's Day. But moms deserve more. Y'all damn well know that that's true. So, welcome to Mom's Week of the LEAN-atic podcast, day number 2. And if I hear a peep of complaint out of any one of you, I'll make it Mom's Month. From baby moms to puppy moms to troop moms, there is a mom in every woman that will find its way out into our world. But realize and respect the fact that, more importantly, there is a woman inside the very spirit of every mom. Every mother out there who wants to be recognized and remembered, face it, men, mothers, women, they're different than us. And it's the right kind of different.
Not the mama, 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 not the mama.
You do that one more time and I'm gonna throw you across the room.
Not the mama! Wee! Oof. Again!
And it's time for another unbuckled, bumpy ride with your guide, the stark raving LEAN-atic himself. I'm Jim. Let's jump right in again. Welcome to my podcast based on my brand new book, available on Amazon, Live Life Lean, L-E-A-N. It's a year-long guide to gratitude and our daily grind. The book that combines some timeless wisdom from a whole lot of the world's wiser people with the reflections, reactions, and wisecracks of the guide's author, me. And it guides you, the reader, through the simplest system for a happy, healthy, authentic, and genuinely grateful everyday experience. I urge you to get the book. Of course I do. I wrote it. It's either at Amazon or at my website, ampurage.com. A-M-M-P-U-R-A-G-E. But even without it, let's make next week better than last, our next year better than the past, and get started now with today's episode of... Warning, boys out there, and any squeamish girls listening, before you came into the picture, your mother was a woman. W-O-M-A-N with a capital W for wow. And more importantly, she still is. Now, if you are 100% sure that you get everything that means, and you can predict accurately the rest of this podcast, put this episode on pause. Pick up your phone, call your mother if you still can, and thank her from the bottom of your bleeding heart that she even let you live. Much less do what she could to love and care for you. Because be honest, lots of times you are nowhere near lovable by the world's standards, much less the standards of a woman. And our moms were women long before our rude arrival and the forever afterwards that went along with it as well. But sometimes we forget all that. Sometimes I fear they do as well. And we, their children, their spouses and partners, we owe it to them out of gratitude to help them never forget. The great song that I'm going to borrow from, I'm going to install it here, by the greatest all-around entertainer that I know. And yeah, I know, I may have to debate that, but if there was just one entertainer's body of work that I'd want to be stranded on a deserted island with, it'd be Garth Brooks. I said stranded with his body of work, not his body. Don't go all twisted mental on me here. Garth Brooks, she's every woman. We're going to two-step our way through and through that song till it's impressed indelibly on you that she, your mom, every mom, is very much pure woman. And she's every woman and the magic that goes with all of that. And it gets drowned in our day-to-day. And it's all of our jobs to rescue, resurrect, and revisit that regularly. Every mom should be blessed to be worshipped as a woman first and foremost. And maybe, just maybe, that just might make every phone call you didn't make to her easier to handle. Every fib that you told her more tolerable. Every childish, selfish act may be a little softer and easier to swallow. If moms don't have to give up on first being a woman. So without further ado, I present to you the lyrics of She's Every Woman by Garth Brooks. She's sun and rain, she's fire and ice, a little crazy, but it's nice. And when she gets mad, you best leave her alone. 'Cause she'll rage just like a river, and then she'll beg you to forgive her. Oh, she's every woman that I've ever known. Okay, let's stop right here. Because what I just said, if that's not your mom or your wife or girlfriend acting in her mom way, it sure the hell was my mom. Rest in peace, Mom. My dad was a very lucky man. He didn't always see that, but he does now. Let's continue on with the lyrics. She's so New York and then LA, and every town along the way. She's every place that I've never been. She's making love on rainy nights. She's a stroll through Christmas lights, and she's everything I want to do again. All right, Jim breaking in here again. It's kind of weird for some folks to talk, think, hell, sing about their mom and making love on rainy nights. But don't you want that for her? Don't you want that for your dad and her? Don't you want that with your woman? And hopefully, if your kids are old enough to comprehend, that they would want that for both of you as well? Let's carry on. And it needs no explanation, because it all makes perfect sense. For when it comes down to temptation, she's on both sides of the fence. She's anything but typical. She's so unpredictable. Oh, but even at her worst, it ain't that bad. She's as real can be. And she's every fantasy. Lord, she's every lover that I've ever had. And she's every lover that I've never had. Final interruption from Jim here. When you look at your woman and the mom she is, in whatever capacity, don't you want her to fulfill your every fantasy? Wow. How now, brown cow, you know she can. If, and it's a big if here, if she's encouraged to never let go of being and being seen as 100% woman. Only a woman can be a mom. And the more a woman that she gets to grow to be, the more the women of our world get to see that being a mom is less sacrifice, but more the highest paying position in our society, where a job only a woman can do gets paid in immeasurable respect and reverence and love. Here's to hoping that every dad out there gets to look lovingly at every mom in their world just like that, because it's that example that exposes truth and teaches and trains sons to, when they become men, look for every opportunity to treat their kid's mom just like that again. And now, more words of wisdom to wow your socks off from the Live Life Lean Guide itself. Entry number 346. Anything that you may hold firmly in your imagination can be yours. William James. And the guide's point of view on this? Unless it's your neighbor's wife. Don't be holding your neighbor's spouse inside of your own imagination bouncy house. Just saying. So what do you think about this? Using the Live Life Lean guided journal system, what have you learned recently that's new? What have you earned that wasn't just easily handed to you? Where have you added to the world that wasn't just selfishly about you? And now, be grateful for all of that. Reflect on it, respect it, and navigate somewhere next. Thank you for listening. I hope you're enjoying your copy of the Live Life Lean, L-E-A-N guide. Enjoying it almost as much as I did creating it. And if you don't have a copy yet, go on over to amperage.com or Amazon and get started today experiencing the amazing power of knowing every day is literally yours to be grateful about. And you need never feel unfulfilled again. I'm Jim Hall. And until next time, good health, God bless. And now, go get a little dirty learning something new. Earning what's not given to you. Adding to this crazy world that we share. And navigating your way to something new and next.